Welcome back to That's What She Said, the web series. Hey. Look who's here! I'm trying not to get too excited, but look who's in the house. Ashmo.
But I'm here. What's up?
She just skipped over herself, the celebrity
I
in
thought
the room.
Hi,
I'm here.
Yeah.
Do you ever walk down the street and people like look at you and you're like, yeah, he thinks I'm famous?
No.
You
Never.
You never assume people think that you're famous?
I assume there's something in my nose.
Yeah.
If someone looks at me,
See,
I immediately...
I assume the paparazzi's
I don't
following
think
me
people
at
know
all
who I
times.
am, so not really.
Even though, like, I've been like your secret celebrity
She has
stalker
been my
since the day we
stalker
met.
since day one.
Like
Your own personal
like
stalker.
And then,
celebrity crush.
then I joined the league and met her, and she's like, "Oh my god!" And
So,
I'm like,
for those who don't know, Ashley Morgan in the house. Ashley, Crystal, and I all met by joining Junior League of Champaign-Urbana, a women's community service organization, and you know it's a great way to meet people and to give back, and we thought we'd have Ashley on the show today to talk about just that. Just how do you get involved in the community and why?
How did I get involved?
Yeah, well, tell us about yourself, who you
Okay.
are, where you come from, and
my.
what you do.
Oh, snaps. Okay.
Everything. We want it all.
Okay. I'm Ashley Morgan. I have been in Champaign since I was 2, which is I'm 29 now.
A baby.
It's
I'm
been,
proud.
it's been a
Carrie
while.
told me.
I went to high school here. I went to U of I. For those of you that don't know, I'm Ashmo. I used to work at Q96. I was Ashmo in the morning with Josh the Prize Guy. And so I left there a year ago, and I currently work at Community Blood Services of Illinois as a donor relations consultant. So basically, I fundraise for blood.
So during the day you save lives,
During the
and
day I
at
save
night you give your time
I
to
do.
at least 4 community service organizations, if I'm correct.
Yeah. So I currently serve as the Vice President of Communications for Junior League. I am on the Champaign County Humane Society committee for their fur ball. I am part of Go Red for Women for the American Heart Association. I serve as their passion committee chair, and I sit on the board of directors for Girls Go For It, a new nonprofit in Champaign. Yeah, with Crystal.
Hold on, I'm going to need more coffee just to hear it.
Yeah. I need a nap. My gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Taking
Sips water.
multitasking
Okay, so-
to a new level.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, well, I think is this like clearly something drives you. I always think is this like innately? Was this your mom, your dad?
Well, I mean, a little bit of both. So, like, when I was a kid, my mom, she stayed at home with us when we were kids. She was a leaguer, which is how I came to join
leaguer.
Junior League in the first place. Yes, Debbie Morgan was a leaguer. And as children, she would take us to Crisis Nursery with her because she would volunteer and work at Crisis Nursery back in the day. So I remember going there as a kid. I remember doing the holiday shop when we were kids and going through and buying things and like working with people. So I volunteered, I guess, from a young age. And then as I got older, I was learning more about Junior League, and I just thought, well, my mom was a leaguer. Like, why wouldn't I want to do something like what she did? And then the fur ball came naturally. I'm a dog lover. Go Red for Women. I was just asked to join the committee one year, and I never left. And then Girls Go For It. You know, my friend Cynthia asked me to join. Crystal's on the board as well. And it's such a great organization that it was something I felt like I had to say yes to. I mean, we want to empower young women. And if I can help in any way to empower somebody to be better, then I'm all for it.
I mean, obviously the mission of That's What She Said is all about empowering women. It's about exchanging stories, inspiring each other, and making a difference. And so, I mean, it's a natural progression that we're going to seek women who are like-minded, that we're going to befriend and
Stalk.
support.
Or support.
And
Whichever way.
inspire.
I think it's amazing that you're continuing your family's legacy with
Yes.
volunteerism.
Well, I just, as a child, I saw my mom do it, and I thought, I want to be like my mom when I grow up.
Role
And
models,
so,
ladies.
yeah, so shout out to Debbie Morgan because
Role models.
Hi, Mom.
yeah, I mean,
you,
it was
Mom.
great. And as a kid, you always think back, like, what can you really remember from your childhood? And that is one, I specifically remember going to Crisis Nursery and being there with my mom. So, because she was working.
Yeah.
And I thought, It's just, why not try to continue that? And, volunteering to me, it makes me a better person. I want to get something out of it. I want to be a productive member of my society, in my community. So if I can help improve my community in any way, well, then I'll do it.
Yeah.
So
Is there one particular story or moment or opportunity where you were volunteering that like you felt you made a difference, or you really understood what you were providing?
Well, I can kind of give you two, but the first one comes to when I volunteered at League Locker my very first year of junior league. We're giving these school supplies to these teachers who, because they don't have any, they have to pay for a lot of their school supplies. There's no money in the schools right now, so it's coming out of their own pockets. Well, that's a lot of money that you're spending to make sure your kids get an education, right? They feel like these are their kids. So as for League Locker, we give these to the teachers for free. To see the look on their faces, my very first year for volunteering in League, and they were just so thankful and so happy that you were giving them all of these like school supplies at no charge. They could just come in and get whatever they needed for their students, and then they would just tell you the stories of their students and how excited they were because they got a new notebook because they couldn't afford it, or their parent couldn't afford to buy them a notebook, but yet they get a brand new one from us. That was such a touching story. So that's
What
one
is
reason.
a moment like that, what does that do for you personally?
It just, my first year, it almost brought me to tears because I had never experienced something like that when it came to volunteering, like actually saying here and like, because in other organizations, like, you're making a difference like in the long run, but to actually see that happen right in front of you, it made me feel, warm and fuzzy inside. Like,
Well,
I know I'd say we're cheesy, but
You saw the direct
you saw
impact
you were
of
directly
you
impacting
volunteering.
somebody.
You were in
Yes.
the front lines as
Yeah.
opposed to being in the office doing the fundraising
Yeah.
or doing the administrative work. You were in the front lines, and that's super important because that's where you get the warm and fuzzies,
Well,
right?
yeah, and direct impact, like Crystal said, you literally see it happening, and you know that you're helping somebody. Because like sometimes you volunteer, and you're like, okay, I put my hours in, like I'm going home, like whatever. But like you really felt and knew that you were doing something good for somebody else.
Made a difference.
It's just you made a difference, and it makes you feel really good to know that you can help somebody and just make somebody else's day so much better.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love it.
Love.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a combination of stalking you, continuing that legacy of stalking
water.
you, and it's water. It is.
Mine isn't.
No, Crystal just owns it. Nope,
Is
mine
it?
is not.
Is it though? Do
Mine
you really,
is rich and black.
Do you really know
like
it's
my
in
soul.
here? That's such a lie. Your soul
Yeah.
is not black.
Is it shams?
That girl,
So-
she knows.
You are going to be a speaker. I'm so sorry. We're going to just rein all of us back
Sorry.
in now. We're reining
I'm here.
ourselves in. You are going to be a speaker
Mom.
this year at That's What She Said, October 15th.
I am.
I hope you do that on stage because you bring such an awesome
Oh gosh, no, I
energy.
don't like want to show my.
and-
I'm not going to bust a move on the stage. Like,
What? Did we tell you that's part of it? This year is a dance.
Ashley is super shy, in case you guys didn't know. So painfully shy.
Look,
Painfully
I
shy
might
over
like
here.
to talk, but I'm not a good dancer.
Oh yeah, you don't have to be good. You just have to be enthusiastic.
I can
I'm
do
a
that.
horrible dancer, but I'm very
I can do that.
enthusiastic.
Okay, I can
Yeah.
do that. Yes, I am going to be a
So funny.
speaker. I'm really looking forward to it.
Have you told your family?
My family knows. Yes, they know what I'm doing. They don't really know like what to expect because
So they're being really nice to you right
well,
now.
they're like, oh, I know you're speaking. I know you're doing something, but they don't really know like the gist of That's What She Said. Like they didn't go the first year when I went, so looking forward to it.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to
Thank you.
hearing your story, which we will keep top secret
Me
until
too. Like
until
we've
show
been
night.
friends since we've joined League 3 years now,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm sure there's something I don't know.
We're gonna
is there-
find one of Ashmo's
Yeah.
skeletons in her
Yeah.
Oh my
closet
goodness! That
and
makes
expose
sense.
it
Yeah.
for the greater good, of
Right.
course.
Oh my goodness! I don't know if I want to talk anymore. It's exposing skeletons. It seems so shady.
Yeah.
Right. It's for entertainment purposes. only.
Okay, then it's fine. Then it's fine.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm excited. I think it'll be really, really fun. I think it's gonna be a great experience. So, thanks for thinking of me. I'm just like, I don't have anything to say.
Well, and those are the people that's sort of like waving a red cloth in front of a bull when I hear that, because when people say I don't have a story,
Yeah.
like those are usually the people that have a great story.
Oh well, thanks for thinking of me. I'm super
Oh.
excited.
Oh, well, I'm excited to hear your story and to have your energy on the stage.
Thank
and
you. I'll
So-
make sure to bring it for you.
But thank you for coming today.
You are
This
very
was so
welcome.
much
Thank you so
fun.
much for having me, guys.
Thank you.
We'll see you at all of the committee meetings and
Yes.
volunteer hours and
So I need to add
gala
one
events
more
and
organization.
fundraisers
Okay.
and We need one more. We need to find one
You
more.
can add me into one more organization. I think four is not enough. We'll
No.
just add one more.
Yep. Well, so yeah, we'll just give a collective thank you from our whole community
Yeah.
to you. Thank you.
Yeah, there's probably about 8,000
Yeah.
million people who have been indirectly touched by something that this young lady has done.
It's not just me,
So-
guys. We are all a team
Yeah.
together as women, so we are all doing it together. So thank you all.
And that's why we love her.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
That's what I said.
That is what I said, actually. I did say that.
Do we have enough room?
Thank you, Bank Champaign, for providing the She Said Studios, and to Texture Home for making it pretty. And thank you, Ashmo, for being our guest
Thank
today.
you.
And to Columbia Street Roastery for our coffee.
Just